for us tonight. Some customers are looking to appeal the recently implemented water rates that began at the start of the year to the Public Utility Commission of Texas. Now, some of those customers being prime industry partners that operate right here in the Coastal Bend. Our Josh Maxwell caught up with Corpus Christi city leaders to find out what exactly this means for the everyday water user. He joins me live in studio now with that report. Josh?
Leslie, Corpus Christi City Manager Peter Zanoni tells me that it all boils down to fair pricing. He says that when they were looking at the old rates, he and his team saw that the rates weren't exactly balanced, especially when it comes to high volume users.
One thing that became very apparent is some of our classifications, some of our customer classifications were extremely unbalanced.
Corpus Christi City Manager Peter Zanoni explaining the reasoning behind the increased water rates for customers. He says part of that reason was so that high volume users would pay their share.
So they were paying half the amount that they are paying today. The rate consultant recommended doubling the rates, doubling them for large volume users.
Zanoni says that making this change allows relief for some customers.
Now the residential customer in the commercial account does not have to pay a higher amount to basically subsidize a large volume user.
But not all customers are seeing it that way. Zanoni says that in order for the petition to carry weight, 10% of customers who reside outside of city limits must sign it. But in this particular instance,
as we went through the petitions, we did notice residential customers, but we also noticed Valero. We also noticed Flint Hills and then Lyndale-Basell.
Three key industry partners that operate right here in the Coastal Bend. Zanoni says when it comes to a situation like this, there's a domino effect to consider.
There's the city two choices. One, we raise everybody else's rates. We have to raise residential and commercial accounts to generate the same amount of revenue, or we have to cut back services and eliminate positions.
We did reach out to the refineries mentioned individually, but did not receive a response. However, we did get a statement from the coalition that represents those industry partners. That reads in part, the new rates are economically harmful to the impacted residents and businesses and are inconsistent with state law that requires any such rate increases to be just and reasonable. Now, to read their full statement, visit our website and look for this report. Leslie?
All right, Josh, thank you so much for that story. Well,